West Memphis, Arkansas, a small town where everyone knew each other and life moved at a leisurely pace. A town where life moved slow, with neighbors greeting each other on the streets, punctuated by the rhythm of the Mississippi River. May 5, 1993. The rhythm broke, the tranquility shattered. 3 8-year-old boys, Stevie Branch, Michael Moore, and Christopher Byers, vanished without a trace. Their bikes found abandoned by a creek in the Robin Hood Hills. The discovery sent chills through the community. A community plunged into fear. Days turned agonizingly slow. Search parties scoured woods, fields, and every corner. Hope dwindled with each passing hour. Then, the discovery. The unthinkable had happened. The boys' bodies submerged in the creek, brutally murdered. The town was in shock. West Memphis was no longer the same. Fear turned to fury. People demanded answers. Someone had to pay. The search for justice began. The investigation was swift, desperate. 3 teenagers, Damian Eccles, Jason Baldwin, and Jesse Miskelly Jr., became the prime suspects. Their crime being different. Outcasts, fans of heavy metal music, dressed in black, easy targets in a community gripped by satanic panic. Whispers turned to accusations, rumors solidified into evidence. The boys, especially Eccles, became symbols of evil. The prosecution presented a case built on fear and prejudice. No physical evidence linked them to the crime scene. Just their appearance, their taste in music, and their difference from the norm. The trial was a spectacle, drawing attention from all corners of the nation. The prosecution played on the community's fear, presenting a narrative of satanic, ritualistic murder that gripped the town. Miskelly, a young man with a low IQ and highly susceptible to pressure, confessed under intense interrogation. His confession, coerced and inconsistent, became the cornerstone of the case, despite its many flaws. The jury, swayed by emotion and prejudice, delivered guilty verdicts, sealing the fate of the accused. Eccles received the death penalty, a sentence that shocked many. Baldwin and Miskelly were handed life sentences, their futures forever altered. The case, seemingly closed, left a lingering unease in the community and beyond. The evidence was thin, the confession dubious, raising questions about the integrity of the investigation. Many believed the wrong people were punished, and the real perpetrators remained free. A gross miscarriage of justice fueled by fear and prejudice had unfolded, leaving a scar on the community. Years passed and the world moved on. The case faded from the headlines but not from memory. The whispers of injustice lingered in the hearts of many. Then a glimmer of hope emerged on the horizon, like the first light of dawn breaking through a long, dark night. Public interest reignited, fueled by documentaries and celebrity advocates who brought the case back into the spotlight. New forensic evidence emerged, casting significant doubt on the original investigation and the conclusions drawn. No DNA from the crime scene matched the accused, raising serious questions about their guilt. After 18 long years behind bars, the West Memphis 3 negotiated Alford pleas, a complex legal maneuver. They maintained their innocence while acknowledging the prosecution likely had enough evidence to convict them again, a bittersweet compromise. They were finally released in 2011, stepping into a world that had changed so much during their imprisonment. Their freedom, bittersweet, highlighted the flaws in the justice system and the dangers of prejudice, sparking a broader conversation. The fight for full exoneration continues, as advocates and supporters rally for justice and the clearing of their names.